Hello and welcome to this video about the Sony CDP-338ESD. I've almost sold this unit and then I sort of tested it and I didn't think it was really up to scratch. Every now and then it just would not start properly, it just would not spin the CD, and just a little nudge would make it go, but obviously it wasn't right. And you know, one advantage I have over other sellers, you know, on eBay or elsewhere, is that my stuff is fixed. It's actually working. It's guaranteed to be working, and obviously I wouldn't want to post to somebody something that wouldn't work. So originally I thought that this was mechanical thing, that you know, that the tray wouldn't come up, oh, not the tray, but the mechanism wouldn't come up to the bridge and wouldn't clamp the CD properly. But then later I sort of realized that it wasn't the case, it had to be electrical. So the next thing I thought was capacitors. I checked all these capacitors around the drive unit, but they were all good, and I checked all the ones all the way there. They were all perfect, you know, they all measured, you know, perfect, you know, no leakage, right values, everything. So then I went further and you know, took the power supply out and measured all of them, and they were all good as well. So so then I sort of said, well, it has to be a driver, and driver is that chip there. If you look at the diagram, there's nothing really from the motor, it just goes straight to the driver. And of course, if it isn't mechanics and if it isn't supply, then it has to be the driver, and it was, and that's the old chip. So it just, you know, failed with time. So there's a bit of a heat spot on that, but of course you wouldn't know that because it's the heat sink sits on top of it, so it cannot be seen. So that's about all. I've made a few videos about this player, the CDP-338ESD, so I'm not gonna, you know, repeat things about magnetic drive mechanisms and whatnot, you know, copper rails and Burr Brown stuff. Suffice to say that it's an excellent unit, and you know, has the features, you know, it can kill the digital output if you don't like it. But what I really love is the panel with selection of, and you can kill the display as well. So let me just play a couple of tones, because since it's so this was CDR, you know, and yellowish at that. So this is its faulty, no, purposely faulty test disc. So we're going to go straight to track number 8, and what I like about it is just you can just select the track. So that plays fine. Go to 15 and it plays fine as well. So as you see, it jumps to tracks fast, and it will even at that, probably, you see, even at with the faulty track, winds and rewinds, no problem at all at the end of the disc. So it just plays as good as you'd ever want to see. Thank you very much, and till the next one. Bye bye.